Alright, going live here again. Let's see if this works. Okay, that actually worked. Um, one sec, I'm going to... let me see, how do I get a link to this video?
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, I copied one of the old live streams, and that seems to be working. Old live streams. Okay, I'm gonna copy a link to this video into the other chat. Okay, I'm gonna copy a link to this video into the other chat. Alright, I have linked to the new video in the old chat. This has been a bit of a train wreck, but it's working now, so that's a start. For some reason, the chat is not showing up for me at all. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try this again for the fourth time. Welcome to the weekly Severed Chains Devstream. We're finally live, 18 minutes late. I have Zychronix here with me again, and we're going to be working on adding in a new element. This is going to be pretty interesting. This is something that has never ever been done before. Zychronix has suggested that we add in a mechanical element, so that's what we're going to do. Just to make sure, can everyone hear me okay? Alright, we are finally good to go. Okay, so, let's see here. What kind of elemental interaction should we do?
I was thinking this could be half incoming physical damage and then the normal 50% for all incoming magic damage.
Okay, at the moment we can only do interactions with other elements,
Oh,
but that is not a bad idea for something to add.
and it could be weak to fire, water, and thunder. Can you do that with
Should
this
be able
setup?
to.
Alright.
Now why are you not liking that? Oh, because it needs to return a, okay, please just maximize. Needs to return a reference to the constructor. There we go. Okay, so Adjust elemental damage. Now what we could do here is we can pass in the actual, yeah, let's pass in the damage type. Okay. What is that enumeration called? Why can I never remember these things? Um, Need to back up. Attack type. That makes sense. Okay. Element. Hey Justin, how's it going? Okay, so we're gonna have to add that into these other ones too. Okay, magic type 0 is item and 1 is spell. Now the problem is Legend of Dragoon has a very weird division of what it considers magic and what it considers items. Um, Status items are also considered Dragoon spells. I think we can.
Right.
I think it's probably fine. We can just, yeah, attack type spell, or yeah, Dragoon magic should be fine. Hopefully that works. And this is just physical damage, that's easy. Don't need to do anything different for those. Alright. Now I'm probably missing something. Just run a build and it will tell us where that is. So you said half damage from physical and double damage from magical?
Yeah, if we can do that, that
Yep.
would be nice.
Yeah, we can do that. So we just return a percentage. That's very easy. I just realized this is actually wrong. That should be damage. We don't return a percentage. Everything's fine. Okay, I don't think we actually got any errors there. Nope, that's fine. Alright, so if the attack type is physical, then we will do half damage, and if it is uh, otherwise, we will do damage times 2. Uh, Sorry, did you say double damage or 50% more damage?
No, 50% more.
Okay,
Yeah.
just do basic int math there to make it easy. Okay, for now, we'll just do no change for Dragoon space at all. Actually, we should probably, if it's mechanical Dragoon space, we should probably do bonus damage, right?
Right. All Dragoon magic would be another 1.5.
Yeah.
And then there would be no change to physical damage in Dragoon space. It's time to nerf the Master Editions element.
Alright, so now we have to think about how to actually implement this. Um, okay, so we have, I think the method's called load player battle objects. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the class, that'll be easier. Look for the constructor. Okay. Now the real question is, where do the elements get loaded into? That's probably in the main battle
I
object
know,
class.
yeah, characters have their own elements, and then anything in the spell table has its own element. I think items too have their own, and that's a separate table, so it's 3 spots.
Oh yeah, look, there's a table right here. As usual, Divine Dragoon is hard-coded. Um, and yeah, we've got the character element table. Okay. Um, so that's character index. So we should do something here so that the player battle object actually has its own elements, rather than it just looking them up in a table. Um, should we do an element set so that a character can be more than one element?
Yeah,
That,
that works. More than one at a time?
yeah, let's see how this is used first. Yeah, so we'd have to do that in a loop. Now, the question is, how would we handle that for Dragoon space?
Yeah, you can't have a fire water dart.
Not with that attitude. Alright, let's just start with a single element for now. Make it mutable so it's easier. Okay, we'll probably have to leave the override. Um, so when it's constructed, yeah, we can set the element here. Now I wonder if we want to add an event to set the element.
Uh, do we not have like on a battle load event
No, we
where,
don't, not yet.
oh, because I think that would make more sense. Maybe just have a generical purpose event where the end user can get whatever character stats they want.
Hmm, that's a good question. There currently isn't really an easy way to get all of the battle objects. Um, they are in structures, but they're not in mod-friendly structures by any means.
Friendly enough for me, unfortunately. For everyone else, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, look, that is player battle object index. Or no, that's just battle object index, period. Another mystery solved. Does this tell us anything though? Not really, but good to know anyway. So for now, let's just add some special case handling here. We'll say if uh, character slot equals 0, then we will set their element to Mechanical. Now we need to update a couple of things. This is just going to be this dot element, and we also need to do some kind of lookup. Whoops. I'm just going to keep missing that apparently. We need to do a lookup here to find the battle object and then apply the correct one because we only have the character index, which I've started calling character ID rather. Okay, so battle state, we want the character battle objects. Okay, so now what was that other variable? Yeah, I think this is right. Character count. Yep, that's what we want. Where did that code go? There it is. Okay. So we check if we are looking at the same character ID, and if we are, then the Dragoon space element gets set to that character's element. So one thing that I know off the top of my head is that we're not going to get a proper color for the text box background. Now the interesting thing is how we want to handle that.
Are all text boxes using the same method?
Uh, this one is specifically for the combat text boxes, but it wouldn't be difficult to change the text boxes elsewhere as well. In this case, the text box background is used for what we're looking at here is setting it to a specific element. Um, all the other ones just use number 8, which is, oh, I don't have Ghidra open. Alright, so index 8 is 02990F. So that's going to be the kind of dark blue color. Oh, this isn't hex, is it? Yeah, so that's the standard dark blue background color. Let's see what else we have here. 4C B7E1. That wasn't right. Was it? 4C B7E1. Yeah, that was right. Whoops.
Yeah, that looks like the water element.
Yep, and that makes sense because I'm pretty sure it's the last element. Yeah, and then the first element is fire, which is EE99. Yep. Yeah, so these all check out. So
Oh,
I'm
you got
thinking,
it reversed. Water's the first element. Oh,
uh,
or is
yes,
this reversed in
but
that order?
they, for some reason, read, in most cases, read the bits from left to right instead of right to left. So 80 is fire, and it is technically like the highest bit, but for some reason they consider that 0, but
Oh,
apparently not in this case. It's just one of those LOD code is a mess things.
still not as bad as the hero competition tickets.
Yeah, I remember your comments about those. So I'm thinking rather than passing in a color index from this table, we might as well just pass in a color directly, right?
Yeah, that works.
So for number 8, that was 0299F. I will make this a constant later. Okay, we'll have to... how do I want to do this? So those are stored RGB, so technically it's big endian if I was to read them sequentially. So we'll just have to do this. Okay, perfect. So that just leaves us with this. Yeah, they do this weird thing here where... Okay, so this one is in fact reading from right to left, as you would expect. Okay, so I think we will add a color field to the element class. Um, does the divine element have a specific color? It just uses that index 9, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has a specific. Oh, the actual divine element. It uses. It's a different color. It's like the dark blue, like not dark element. There's another dark blue color.
Yeah. Yeah, it
It's
was
closer
using.
to the text box color, I think. I think that's actually what they used for divine element.
Yeah, it's using. What was it using? Where was I looking at that? I was looking at that somewhere. Oh, it was here. Element. Okay, so it looks up this array here and uses index 9, which is 3. So that means it uses gray.
Oh, maybe I was mistaken. Oh wait, are you considering dark non-elemental or divine element?
This is specifically for the nameplate of the character. This would be the color of Dart's nameplate character if you were to, say, use a healing potion on him while he was in Divine Dragoon form.
Right, okay, maybe I'm getting my terminologies mixed up. I need to stop using non-elemental and divine as two separate ones.
So from what I'm seeing here, his nameplate should be gray, is that correct?
Yeah, if it's divine dragon dart, it's gray.
Okay. Okay, so Divine Dragoon color is just 80-80-80. No element is basically just a sentinel value. So I'm just gonna give it a white nameplate. Should never actually be seen, I don't think. I don't think it should ever be seen. We're gonna find out. Okay, and simple elemental, we'll have to pass the color in. Thunder is hex 10, so that should be number 4. Yeah, that would be a purple 8109 EC. Yep, that's Thunder. Okay, water element is then earth element is B67000. Dark is 190F80. We did divine. We did thunder. Light is D5C53A. Wind is 48FF9F. And fire is EE0909. So now instead of element being an int, okay, target all, yeah, target all uses the divine color, which is weird, but that's Legend of Dragoon.
We should make target all rainbow.
Yes, yes we should, and we might. It's so weird that monsters have a different display element. We should definitely unify those.
I can't remember if we found a monster with two different elements.
I wouldn't be surprised, but honestly that sounds like a retail bug to me anyway, so I would be fine with changing that. Alright, what should we make our color? Probably just like a
3C, 3C, 3C.
3C, 3C, 3C.
Yeah.
Good enough. That's pretty close to what I had anyway. Okay, let's see what happens. Prepare for explosions.
We should have two darts in the party. Because you coded it for only character slot 0, right? So
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can we do that with the game
easy
state
to.
editor?
Yes.
Everyone's gonna get to see the brand new game state editor. This lets you change anything.
Literally anything. It's just we don't even know how to use it all yet. I still need to search for the flags. Where
Uh,
is it? Yeah, it's party.
party, yeah.
Yeah,
It's ugly as hell, and it works.
that is all that matters.
Yep. Alright, give me an encounter ID.
374. I have no clue what that is.
We're gonna find out.
Oh, of course. The classic. The too close debugged. Or,
Okay, we're gonna give it a lot of hit points. Alright, so first off,
oh, why is Scissor Hands
hey, he's
blue
real
now?
close, isn't he?
Oh,
Hmm.
God, what happened?
We're not seeing any element at all, are we?
Nope.
Oh, you know why? Because I didn't remove this. Okay, so first off, this can use these newer methods. Um, we remove that line. This will accept a full color value, which is all we want to pass to it. And then this becomes monochrome as well. Just gonna give IntelliJ a minute to catch up. Delete those and then compile. Now once this compiles, hopefully this nameplate will pop to gray. Hey, look at that. Also, I
There
think
we
we
go.
I think we broke something else. Okay, Albert is right. Regular Dart is not right.
Did you mix up the element colors?
I mean, probably. Um, okay,
Well,
let's
we
take a
did
look at this.
have a earth element with a watercolor, so
So EE0909, that is red. That should be right. I wonder if it's possible the elements are actually um, possible the elements are actually wrong. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we do have fire element. Uh, it is possible that this expects BGR. That might actually be the case. No, that's definitely RGB. No, is it? No. Yes? No. Maybe? Let's flip them and see. Yeah, I don't think it was supposed to be that quite that light green. We will see in a moment. Yeah, nothing changed. So let's just flip these. It's kind of a nice UI color. Alright, there we go.
There we go. Did the scissor hands correct itself too?
Looks
There
like
we
it.
go.
Alright, so we officially have a mechanical dart. Let's see what kind of damage he does.
Well, Dart himself is mechanical, but not the. It's out.
Wait,
You didn't set the HP or
did I not?
out?
Oh, maybe it was because I didn't set the max HP?
No, you should be able to overcap if I remember correctly.
Well, let's try this again.
You can remove Albert with the game state editor
True.
too.
Alright, let's try this again. So we've got our mechanical dart. Okay, it worked that time. So 308. Now dart part 2. Oh wait, it's
I
incoming
think,
damage.
yeah, maybe it would have been best to test it on the monster in the first slot instead. Because just give the scissor hands, I guess, turns if you want to keep it that way.
Yeah, so we'll give the scissor hands a absolute shitload of turn value. And it's just gonna attack Albert for the rest of our lives.
I bet there is something in the monster scripting
And
engine
it
that could
missed!
tell if it's the character, the opposite element attack them more. I'm like 100% sure that's a thing.
Oh my god, come on.
See, this is why I said remove Albert.
Okay, can it just not hit dart? Okay, you know what? Albert, you're dying. What is happening?
Jew break.
Okay, 10. How is it missing so much?
Give it like 900 a hit. Can't miss after that. Sure, oh, that's
It did
Albert.
10 again. Oh yeah, it's Albert. Oh, they don't use a hit.
Right. Then what starts avoid? Well, there we go. That's the reason. Armor of Legend cheater.
Hey, this isn't my save. Okay, so it's doing 10 damage to both of them. Huh, why is the adjust elemental damage not getting called? Oh, of course.
because it's not in physical damage.
Oh no, there is an element here. It is set to no element. Oh, right. Right. This is only called for the attacking element. And I have a to-do on my laptop for making it so you can do it in both directions. Okay, so this will actually make mechanical attacks do less against, or do less for physical and more for magical. So let's actually test and see if that is the case, even though it's not what we actually want to do. Okay, so this dart should do less damage. Nope. Why?
RM isn't working.
Oh
Well,
god.
Dirk doesn't have his weapon element set to
Yeah,
mechanical.
yeah, that was exactly what I just came to the conclusion of as well. Okay. Um, so we need to allow incoming damage adjustments. So I'm thinking we split this method, have one for outbound damage and one for inbound damage. Um, the outbound damage will do the 50% increase, and the inbound method will do the 50% decrease. Actually, no. Does that even matter? Probably not. Okay. So what do we want to do here? So if we look at the formula, the attack element gets a chance to adjust the defender's body element. So we also want the body element to have a chance to adjust the attack element. So I think we rename this to adjust outbound elemental damage or adjust attacking elemental damage.
I've seen the attacker and defender terminology used elsewhere in the code, so that's better.
hmm And then we have defending elemental damage as well. Yeah, we should call it defender and attacker. Actually, no, I'll name it defending because it is the act of defending. And instead of this being abstract, I'm just going to make it return damage because most things don't need this. This is just going to be a thing for the elemental. So we actually want that. And for this, we aren't going to do anything different on attack, just on defend. And now we basically just do the same thing, but opposite. Adjust defending damage, physical damage, and then attack element. And we also need to do the same thing. Yeah, right here. Okay, so that should give the defender the ability to adjust damage now. Okay, so we're going to fire up the game state editor again, change us to 2 darts, and no one in the other slot.
I haven't even tried -1. Oh, it did work. Okay.
Well, good thing it worked. What'd you say, 384 or something? It would be 384. Nope, that was the wrong one.
374 was the scissor hands. I love fixed cameras.
Alright, I'm just going to... Well, I'm going to be able to nuke him either way.
Oh, rookie mistake, not going for the commander first. If you can nuke the commander, the other
Uh,
two will run away.
I thought I... Oh, okay, I scrolled over once and it skipped over the commander, so I assumed that I couldn't target him. But it was just because the ordering was weird. We have our synchronized dart dancers. Does it crash if you overflow the outside of party members? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, Chocolate.
Oh, it's
Okay,
5 now.
what's
The
5
other
now?
dart should be 10. It hit the first start already for 5 damage. Before it was 10.
Oh, nice. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so I'm gonna jack up its hit points, and I'm just going to attack. Oh, I also need to up the Scissor Hand's turn value. 5. Still 5. And 10, so it worked.
Unfortunately, Scissorhand doesn't have a magic.
Hmm. Do you know of any enemy that will always use the same spell?
Brent will use Pellet if it's in the red HP zone.
Got an encounter ID for me?
Yep, one moment. Oh, oh, I thought I didn't have it open. Trent should be 2.
Oh, yeah, Chocolate, it's totally fine if you do that. You can completely fill up the right panel here. Um, I'm pretty sure Zychronix's testing save has every single character, including Shanna and Albert, so there is a full 9.
Don't you mean 8?
Yeah. Who's the ninth character? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did you give me an encounter ID?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Oh, no, gotta set its HP to be in the red HP zone. Gotta lower that a bit.
Um, okay,
Just do a
so
1.
no, I'm going to attack him
Oh,
first,
oh.
and then I'm going to.
Yeah, I don't want the outgoing damage to be half physical.
Yeah, okay, so
So, let's see.
385. So I need to do 386. Um, and then jack up its turn value. No, I do not want to Windows Update. Alright, now it has 1 HP. Okay, well that gonna have to increase the magic attack a bit. So 396. Still 396. Come on, attack the other dart. Oh my god, these sounds. Finally. Yep.
Hey, let's go. Now the only thing to do is test it out in Dragoon space. How are you gonna do that?
What a
Oh wait. Oh
excellent
wait.
question.
Yeah, you can't do that with 2 darts. You can't special with less than 3 characters. The game crashes.
Right.
Unless you fixed it.
That is a good question that I don't know the answer of off the top of my head. What happens if you do it?
Yeah, the game just crashes. I think it's trying to load something and it can't load something, so it
Does it
just
does it
booms.
soft lock or like what?
No, straight up crash.
Straight up crashes. Like, define crash for Legend of Dragoon.
That's a difficult one.
Like
Well,
what
on an
exactly?
emulator, the emulator crashes. I don't know how it works in separate chains.
I am very, very curious about that.
All time for our normal derailment.
I gotta try Dragoon Space first, because I'm not sure how it picks the element for Dragoon Space.
Just gets it from the character, and then it'll set Dragoon Space in 2 slots unless you de-emulated that.
Alright, I need a break here. So yeah, Dragoon Space is in fact set to mechanical right now.
So is that gonna half all physical damage then?
No it's not, because we didn't actually do any Dragoon Space stuff here. Well, we did the standard, like, boost boost mechanical damage by 50%.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how it picks what to show as the background.
I have no clue. All I know is that it's an MCQ texture.
I'm guessing it's
So
this.
oh, yeah, it is. But it probably has an offset somewhere for Dragoons, right? That would make sense, I guess.
Yeah,
I think they're all cluttered together.
it must be, what was I gonna say? It must be a script value. It's probably hard-coded in the scripts for, to check which character you're using.
We do not like that.
No, we don't. So it is using this, though. It is using, the mechanical element as the actual Dragoon Space element, even though it doesn't look like it.
So for this mechanical element, since it has incoming, actually, I guess mechanical should have physical while you're in the Dragoon space. And then it would also have magic. So, because if you're in fire, Dragoon space water is weaker, and then fire is stronger. Uh, how does how how is this gonna work? So we already did incoming damage, so if you're a mechanical element, you're in Dragoon space, that physical damage. Actually, yeah, all physical damage will be increased, but then that makes no sense because you're already. Okay, outgoing physical damage is 1.5, and then outgoing magic is. Okay, yeah, when you're in Dragoon space, outbound physical damage is 50% greater. Incoming magical damage is 50%.
Hmm. There is an issue though, um, and that is the fact that it's the attack elements that do the adjustment.
Oh, for mechanical, I guess it's everything other than mechanical itself will do less damage in the Dragon space because that's the defensive property of mechanical.
Hmm. So mechanical should cause all physical attacks to do more damage, even from like enemies and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, how do we want to handle this? Okay, I'm gonna have to see what
I
this
guess this
code
was a
does.
good pick.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a standard attack. So what are we looking at for attack elements? Yeah, no element. That makes sense. Hmm.
Okay, I needed to type that out for it to fully make sense.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah, so when you're not in the Dragoon space, the defending mechanical user is going to receive less physical damage but more magic damage. When you're in the mechanical Dragoon space, your damage, well, all physical damage will be increased by the normal 150%, but also mechanical element be increased by 150%.
Okay.
But mechanical in this scenario has no opposite, which I find weird. I don't know if I like mechanical to mechanical, so it should still do half damage in the Dragoon space. But to every other element, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. So let's. Okay, hold that thought for a minute.
Alright.
So we need to solve something first. So the way that this currently works, the way that the LOD code currently works, is that it's the attack element that applies the Dragoon space buff. I think we need to flip that so that it's the Dragoon space element that adjusts the. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's say currently Dragoon space is fire and we attack with water. So that's going to be a simple element. So this is false, and we see that the Dragoon space element is our opposed element, so we do half damage. Now, let's flip that around. So it's the Dragoon space that does the modification. So if we go into adjust, it's now fire, and then this is water. So that's false, and we see it's opposed, and it does half. So I think it still works out.
Sounds like it does.
Hey, Fanger. So now this will let the mechanical element actually do something here. This means we're also going to want to pass the attack type in. However, there's a problem. Another one. We don't have the attack type here.
Oh,
The attack type is only known. Actually, there's no reason that we can't just pass the attack type in. So disregard that. Oh god, what did I just do?
don't we have the attack type? Because isn't damage calculated multiple times? It's not like one big step.
Yeah, no, we can just pass the attack type in here, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually specifically for the physical formula anyway, so this is just fine. Yep, it's fine. Okay, everything's fine.
Didn't think, was not expecting you to come up with some weird element.
No, I was not. When I said come up with an element, I thought you were just gonna pick something.
Oh, like, oh. ice this time.
Yeah,
Ice is now strong against water, but twice as weak
yep,
as water would
exactly.
be. I don't know.
Didn't expect this ridiculousness.
It's probably because I've been playing Final Fantasy 13, and that game just has elements, physical and magic, which actually is quite similar to Legend of Dragoon because that's basically all it has too.
True.
But our only form of physical and magical resistance comes in armor.
Attack type is physical, item magic, and spells. There's three of them. And status items actually count as Dragoon magic for whatever reason. Okay, so we're gonna need to do something a little more complicated here. So if Dragoon space element is this, then multi plus equals 0.5, and then if attack type equals physical, we also want to increase that by 0.5. What else did you have, Zychronix?
Uh, Outgoing mechanical damage is 150%.
Uh, yep, we got that for the Dragoon space. We've got,
Alright.
yeah, if the attack is mechanical, then you gain 50%. If the attack is physical, you gain 50%. Is there anything else that needs to be done?
Should have a weakness.
Oh, are we applying the weakened magic attacks in Dragoon space as well?
I think if you make something more mechanical in this sense, it should be even more, uh, I mean, even less resistant to magic. Right? That kind of makes sense.
So
So,
in Dragoon space you want it to be even weaker to magic?
yeah. But this is
Um,
where I'm gonna do something weird. It's only gonna be 25% less weak, or more weak, I guess.
hmm, not really sure how to do that.
Actually, no. Let's just make it weak to. Can you make it weak to multiple elements?
Yep.
Alright, let's just make it weak to fire, water, and thunder. And that would simplify it.
Fire, water, and thunder.
Yeah. What is wind, earth, light, and dark, and dawn elemental going to do to a mechanical enemy?
Okay, so to wait,
Wait, no,
that's backwards.
yeah. Okay, if it's fire, water, or thunder, it's another 50% weaker. If it's any other magic, it's only 50%. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you want it to be cumulative.
Yeah. So fire, water, and thunder is another additional 50%. I think that's how damage works in the game too. If you have a fire element against a weak enemy, that's 50%. If you add power up, it's another 50. It's not 1.5 times 1.5.
Yeah, it's additive, not multiplicative.
Yeah.
Okay, so to summarize,
Oh, wait, no, you can't do returns here now.
why not?
Because if you return damage, it's not going to apply the additional.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
wait,
got it
no, never
nested,
mind.
so it should be fine.
Wait, yeah, that works. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, so uh, if it is physical damage, actually I'm going to invert this to simplify it. So if it's physical damage, uh, it does half damage to you.
Right,
Um, if it is magical damage and if it's not physical and it's fire, water, or thunder, it does double. And if
right.
it's just magical or item, then it does 50% more.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Now in Dragoon space, uh, this applies to everything. If it is a mechanical attack, then it does 50% more.
Right,
And if it is a physical attack, it does 50% more. And those
right.
are additive.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Um, I need to rename this.
But can you add the can you add the defending element? Oh wait, no. The defending element is already applied. So right, so if you're in
Yeah, this will still be applied.
yeah, okay. So then it should all work now.
Alright, how do we even test all of this?
I picked the most complicated one.
You absolutely did.
You can change the battle object mid battle with the debug and IntelliJ, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we can test it that way. But now I need to find a monster that for sure casts fire, water, or thunder element. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
see what you can find.
Maximum Volt does that. What is Maximum Volt? 192.
192, okay. Okay, does it need to be weak?
Yeah, I think it needs to be weak for it to do Thunder or Sparkmat.
I should have removed these characters.
Blossom Storm!
Die. Demons dance.
Oh, I need to turn its turn value up.
Actually, don't we need 2 darts to test?
Oh, god damn it, you're right.
Blossom Storm!
Well, this combat was a write-off. Let's try that again.
Oh god, you're gonna have to remove the avoid on dart too.
Yes. Wait, why
Yeah, your combat debugger doesn't update, but you
did
can
I?
still
Oh, I thought
do
I had
that
opened it
fine.
back up, but I guess not.
Nope.
Yeah. Go! Go! Moon Strike!
Okay,
Oh,
you're attacking
perfect.
regular dart, or is it attacking both?
It's attacking both.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
nice, it worked.
Okay, I gotta turn his turn value back down. Oh, we can't go into Dragoon space here, because we only have 2.
Right. This is where the... Can you edit the... Wait, is the player menu in the battle object too? I believe it is.
No, it's more complicated than that.
Oh, things are so much
Um,
easier in Dragoon Modifier.
okay, I will kill this, and then I'm gonna put a
Yeah.
third dart into the party.
Go! Go! Moon Strike!
I thought, because if you set menu to 255, you just get all the icons.
Yeah, that's in a different structure though. Alright, attempt number 3. We're just gonna keep adding darts until something breaks.
Yeah. Go!
Oh wait, I don't want its turn value too high yet.
Moon Strike!
Okay, this is also not the right dart.
Yeah. Go!
Gotta keep these straight.
Go! Moon Strike!
Okay, this is the right dart. Now we will go into mechanical element Dragoon space. So it was doing 770 to mechanical dart and 385 to regular dart.
Oh, those numbers are out the window because we had Dragoon Defense in the mix now.
True.
But we can test it. Can you set Dart's weapon element to mechanical?
I can do that. Um,
I wonder if the code, because if this Dart is mechanical element, he should get the auto Dragoon edition, but the other two darts shouldn't. Unless it's based off character ID, I honestly forget.
yeah, I'm not sure. What is combat state? No. Battle state. Yes. Okay, let's just make sure we're looking at the right one. Yep, mechanical. And now, okay, so we're gonna clear that list, and then we're going to add core mod dot mechanical element. Okay, so he is now officially mechanical. Oh, and by the way, you can now have multiple attack types. So like you can have, like for example, an amulet that added an attack type, and if you had it equipped with Heat Blade, it would give you two.
Alright, so if you have Fire and Dark, you can now attack light and water monsters and it'll do the 50% extra damage.
Yep.
But if you have fire water, the bonuses will cancel out each other, or what happens in that scenario?
Um, if you attacked a water monster, I'm pretty sure they would cancel out.
Yeah, because the water would be 50% weaker and the fire would be 50% stronger.
Yep. Okay, so gonna
Yeah,
make sure
maybe add
this
a
is,
0 to that.
yeah, make sure it's strong enough to handle an attack.
And this is a technically mechanical physical attack, so let's see.
1092. Okay, we should see pretty weak magic here. It did do, or I guess pretty strong, that's what I meant. So it did do more to mechanical dart. Oh right, I jacked that up. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure that I have auto additions turned on. Yes.
Okay, I guess it's based off character ID.
Yeah, look at that.
819.
819, so that is less.
That's not what I was expecting. I was
No, that makes sense.
819 times 1.5 would be 1200 something, not
No, it would
1092.
be 819 divided by 1.5 to get the base, and then times 2. Makes sense.
Oh,
Because it's not 50%, it's not multiplicative, right?
right.
Yep, so that's working. Yeah, easy. There you have it, our very first new element.
An atrocity of a new element.
Yes,
But now we can
possibly.
introduce physical and magical weakness to certain monsters
Yep.
instead of just setting the flag for half damage. Ooh, a monster that is mechanical with the half damage physical flag. Now that sounds like a fun time.
That would be something.
I finally figured out a way to nerf the normal human mode in Legend of Dragoon because it was too strong.
Yeah, this could lead to some interesting things as well, where um, you have. It'd be interesting to have a monster that changed elements.
Oh, we technically had that in Dra mod,
Oh yeah.
and I'll need it for hard mode. I mean, no, not hard mode, hell mode.
Okay.
I made all the powerful elemental magical items change every single enemy's element for 5 turns.
Like, change them to what?
So if you do a downburst, it'll change all enemies to wind element.
Oh, okay. So you can't just keep using the same elemental type.
Yeah. Now this with that, that's gonna get interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, that wouldn't be hard to implement with a battle object turn event.
Alright, we achieved the goal of the stream.
We have created an abomination. I would like to say I have no regrets, but I have at least one.
And that is.
Just this general page of code you're looking at here. So yeah, I'm not going to add this element into the actual code base, um, but I will send you this code so you can do whatever terrible things you would like to do with it.
Okay, there's only like 5 mechanical enemies you can apply this to. Unless you want to be like the demo where you have a water vampire kiwi, because that makes sense.
What element is Vampire Kiwi? Dark?
Yeah, it's supposed to be dark.
Wonder why they ended up changing that.
Well, changing it to dark makes sense. Having it water to start off with water does not make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Did you find any other oddities like that?
Yeah, there's quite a few oddities with elements in the demo.
Any other interesting ones?
Not that I can think of from the top of my head.
I wonder if they just if they did it accidentally or just kind of changed their mind after a while.
Mm, Probably just change their mind.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Do you have any other absolutely terrible things you want to do to this game while we're here?
No, I will save the terribleness when we implement hard and hell mode.
Fair enough. Have you started anything for hard mode, or are you just waiting for me to finish this stuff?
I changed all the HP stuff already, so I got rid of the 1020 defense Melbu from now that he just has the 330k 1000 HP.
Yeah, I bet you're having fun with the vastly expanded HP caps.
I just need to get Kongol and the with his proper stats. I want to see actually how much, well, not how much, how broken I make Kongol because he's been rejected for so long.
Yeah.
Because he does
Um,
hit the damage cap in Dramod, which
nice.
is 50,000, so I don't know how much he actually was tuned to do.
That is definitely an interesting question. It's kind of funny that you don't actually even know how much damage the characters would do.
Nope. I just said this looks good.
We are really setting the game free here. Alright, well, I am pretty tired. I had a pretty long day. We've been going for about 2 hours. Well, less the 20 minutes or so that it took to actually get the stream working. So I think we will wrap it up here. Before we go, I would like to thank my Ko-fi supporters, JMan001 and Denningrad, my founders, Zach, my researcher, and Vorthod, Doom Metal, Platinum Surge, and Milk Lizard, my mercenaries, as well as Roan Zoner for the $108 donation about a week ago. Uh, Zychronix, do you have anything to say before we go?
Nope.
Alright, well, I am not sure if we're going to be doing a playthrough or any kind of stream on Friday, but if we are, then we'll be putting out a update for that on Discord. So just keep a lookout for that, and I hope everyone has a good night. Bye, everyone.